Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to our little Pandaria expedition that has been going on for quite some time now. Today is our 5th day in Pandaria, and we're finally finishing up our farm, and we're gonna be a fully fledged farmer. Alright, first our daily walk to the market square, picking up some dailies. First of all, one for homegirl Gina Mudclaw. Money matters, one of my favorite quests in World of Warcraft, because we're gonna get them debts. Because people owe our sexy girl Gina a lot of money, and we're gonna get that money back. Alright, Andy. Also a gift for Tina. Alright, everyone wants us to be besties with Tina, but I wanna be besties with Gina. Good morning, Yoon. Lesser of two evils. Witchberries. I mean, I love Ondasta. I'm really glad that we tamed him, but man, he's way too big. Holy shit. Let me pick up all these. Da-da-da. Oh yeah, the snake root. Alright, let's see. Taste of things to come. Trillium ore. I see, I see. Okay, special crop. You know what? Before I'm gonna till the thing again, I'm gonna finish the quest line because maybe then we already get the little extension that will till it for us, so we don't have to do it ourselves. Alright. We have the melons. And now, okay, we're going to poison a monkey. Also, wait, I wanted to look something up. When's the next Comstomp? Next week! I'm trying to be cool about it. Comstomp is literally something I always have to do because I suck at PvP. And during Comstomp, you just play against, well, against programmed enemies. So I'm really good at Comstomp PvP. Oh, what's that? Oh, Ancient Pandaria Ghost. I'm gonna keep talking about Comstomp in just a second, and let me check this out. Because if you see something glittering in Pandaria, always check it out, because in Pandaria there are a lot of secret things. Ghosty Pandarian Craftsman. You seem like a craftsman. I always knew I'm a lumberjack at heart. Alright, alright. He gave us an axe for wood crafting, and we can sell it for 110 gold. Hey! Guys. Stop attracting all these people. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Comstomp. Yeah, you get a lot of marks of honor, and with marks of honor, you can in return buy a lot of transmog gear. And I think I'm pretty much done with everything you can buy with PvP marks for Hunter, except for maybe some weapons, but there are a bunch of other classes that are still missing some of their cooler PvP appearances. So next week, I'm definitely gonna do a special episode for Comstomp, 100%. Alright. Can't do that yet. When can I do that? Can I ever do that? Throw a melon now. Alright. We threw the melon. And now? He actually has a lot of life. Oh, because we're on level. Yeah, that makes sense. Just wanted to say, wow, this is insane. We actually have to do the quest the way you have to do it. Like, yeah, of course you have to do it that way, because we're still on level with the mobs. That's also something really nice when you're in time walking and you do some of the storyline quests that you usually only do when you're like big and grown up. You actually get a little taste of what it used to be like when, well, the stuff was the current content. Alright, we killed Chef Yip Yip. And now, Chief, not Chef. Let's also do the other dailies. And my favorite quest. Alright, give me the debt. Threaten him with violence. I'm not gonna pay anyone's debts, hello? What am I, a hero? Lolo Leo? The innkeeper. A thug, huh? I mean, if you like bad boys, I have such good news for you. Wait, do we have a few marsh lilies for Gina, so she loves us more?
May your days bring you joy. I hope to see you again soon. Farewell. I hope to see you again soon.
She's now our buddy. I don't know if I would call us buddies. I think I would call us lovers. Now they're all here. Alright, Andasta, I'm so sorry, but I have to put you away. Yeah, he did you a great deed? Yeah. I better do the honors. Or can I do the honors? Hello? Ta-da! And now we're an official tiller. Ain't that sweet? The mossy boulder. Yep. Alrighty. Let's plant some witchberries. Do we have some witchberry seeds still? Oh, we do. Okay, okay. Do we have to wait? Yeah, we have to wait. 15 minutes. Okay. Well, that's not a problem at all, because I thought about what to do once we're done here. So I prepared a little list of rare mobs that I still want to check up on as long as we're still in time walking. Because, as you can see, we're already level 48 and we also have to spend talent point somewhere. And in no less than 12 levels, we are going to be done with the time walking. So I thought that we check out a few more rare spawns. And for that, first we're gonna say goodbye for now to our little farm. We're also gonna change into a little rare hunter attire. Here's the drip. We're looking cute as all hell. And also, we're gonna go to the stable. And I thought we're gonna go for once without Arcturus. I know what I said, but hear me out, let him cook. Cracklefang and Skull together, I thought would be such a good fit. Oh yeah, and I was so sad that I didn't even give the Pterodux the right name, so I'm gonna change that now. Ta-da! Come out. Gonna name him after one of my favorite Pokemon. And now we have Electric Wolf Double Trouble. We're looking good, we're looking fancy. And we're gonna go and tame some rares. Let's go to Stormwind. Alright, our first spot. How could it be any other way? The spawn point of the Spectral Griffin. I doubt that it's gonna be there. We're gonna check anyway. It's there. Oh my god. Okay, everyone, can finally show you. This is what the feather looks like, if you can find it. It's in Stormwind. It will spawn in either of these straw nests. And only hunters can see it, by the way. So you cannot grief someone, if that's something you're interested in. All you do is you make sure that you have enough slots that you can actually tame something. You destroy it. And then there's gonna be a Spectral Griffin. And then you're gonna click on Tame Beast. And you also have to be a Beastmaster, obviously, that is already capable of taming exotic beasts, because this is a spirit beast. Right. I'm sorry, deer, but you have to die. Oh, did the deer died for nothing because my pet is still in stealth. All right, Mangy Wolf. I'm sorry, you have to die for this. Now you can see him. This is the Spectral Griffin. He looks exactly like the mount that you either got from Recruit a Dead Friend, so to speak, or from the trading post a couple of months ago. Now, I have a few pets on my list. The first thing we're gonna do, well, now the second thing, because we already got the Spirit Griffin, is we're going to take the portal to the Twilight Highlands. And the sad part is that we can't take a portal back because we haven't quested here. But that doesn't matter for now, because we want to find two rare mobs. One of them is a spirit beast, the other one is just a lion. The spirit beast that we want to find is Karoma, and Karoma looks exactly like the ghost form wolf of the shamans. They walk up and down in the Twilight Highlands in this part, and they're on the prowl. Like, they're not in stealth, but they're also walking slowly, so it's rather easy to oversee it sometimes, especially if you don't have a rare scanner. Alright, let's grab this Elementium vein. Maybe we could also change our flying mount. I mean, what's fitting? I mean, this is a mount from the Shadowlands, but it's a goddamn cool mount, so. And let's get this Elementium vein. I tell you that I want to check for rare spawns, and we all know that I just want to farm more ores. This whole entire series is just an excuse for me to record myself farming ores. Ah! There's Karoma! Come here! Ta-da! And Karoma also has this really nice portrait that is very old school World of Warcraft, which I really like. Oh, the entire crew came. Okay. Very classic, very old school wolf model. So now we have a classic wolf and we have a wrath wolf with us, and both look amazing in my humble opinion. Alright, we got Karoma, and now we're gonna look for Zambas. Zambas is the other rare pet that can spawn in the Twilight Highlands. In my opinion, he's not that exciting because there are also other lions you can tame by now, but since we're a rare pet hunter, we're still gonna look for him, and he should be there. I mean, if Karoma is here, then Zambas should be here as well. And also more excuses for me to just farm ores. Beautiful Cataclysm music. Trying to get not too nostalgic, because I'm actually one of those people that really like Cataclysm. I know that for a few years now it's been very popular to just hate basically every expansion. I even read that some people are now trying to make Wrath of the King out to be a bad expansion, but I'm not here for that, by the way. And Zambas, there he is. He's very tiny. Oh, alright. You come here. Ta-da! There he is. We're gonna take a look at him. as soon as I can get him out of his stealth. Yeah, and I know that it's very popular to hate on like Cataclysm and Warlords of Draenor, but I don't know. I played those expansions and I actually had a lot of fun, so yeah. More controversial opinions soon on Cup of Boo. Alright, that's our lion. Nice sweet Cataclysm model. I like it, he's cute. And now we gonna fly back to one of these dwarf cities and see if they have a stable for us. Then I think I will just have to farm some ores for like 4 minutes until our Hearthstone is back up. That's obviously, that's so annoying, you know, I just hate it when that happens. Obviously, we can also just kill the normal rare mobs. This rare mob also is, again, one of them that just falls over without any fight at all, because we're not in Pandaria anymore, where the rare mobs actually put up quite the fight. But there is no achievement for killing a Cataclysm rare mob, sadly. I don't really know why. There is a rare mob. Let's see if the rare mob is up. Oh, I think he's inside the... Yeah, he's inside the cave. But I think this is a cave that you can actually fly in, so it wouldn't really be a detour. I never do detours. Ah, yeah, there he is. Ooh, that's a cool model of Maloriak, one of the bosses of Blackwing Descent, Cataclysm Raid. There he is. But this one looks actually kind of cool because he's in this lilac tone. Right, let's grab this deposit and then we're gonna get out of here. Why is the music so serene and nice here? What the hell? Alright, for the next rare mob on our list, we have to do a little bit of questing actually, which is gonna be a bit of a hassle because as you can see, we're zooming through the levels right now, but can't be helped. For this one, we want to go to Vashir. Vashir is one of the Naga questing zones, not the Najata one, the big one where Queen Ajara just shoot all the water away, but the one from Cataclysm. And for that one, we're going to accept Eye of the Storm. This was one of the first quests that you did back in Cataclysm. Now we're gonna get a very old cinematic featuring Thrall in the beginnings of his big Green Jesus arc.
Citizen of Azeroth, behold.
Exactly.
Our
I'm sorry. Very cool cinematic, but I've seen it a million times. Alright. To the depths. This is the quest we want. So you have to do this little introduction quest line from Cataclysm, and then you get the actual quest line that we need. Thinking about it, but I think on Horde side it's actually called Call of Duty, which my 13 or 14-year-old ass thought was hilarious. Because, oh my god, they said the thing. This is one of these quest lines that was always buggy. So they tried to fix it for like so many years. And in the end, they just gave up and now you just get teleported to Vashir. Which I still think is hilarious. Because on Horde side, you don't do that. On Horde side, you still have to take the ship that takes you here. And now it's probably a little bit confusing if you've never quested this. Why the hell are we now in a ship and apparently on the bottom of the ocean? Basically, it's because the Naga attack you and you get dragged down into the depths. And this is WoW's only underwater questing zone. And this is from back in Cataclysm, and the reception was very bad because World of Warcraft players are haters. I actually leveled this when Cataclysm started, which was a horrible idea because first of all I was playing a caster, and second of all everyone else just went to Hyjal and had a much easier time because you might be aware of the problem that being in a 4D environment, being a caster, and WoW's wonky way of playing sometimes don't really go along. And they also nerfed a bunch of classes after the end of Wrath of the Lich King, and mine was one of them, so I was on the struggle bus. But I really love this questing zone. It has great atmosphere, it has great music, it just looks amazing. There is nothing like this in the game anywhere else. And now questing is fairly easy, so if you ever are in the mood to discover something new that maybe you haven't done before in WoW, definitely check Vashir. It's also fairly the same on Horde and Alliance. This is a trend that continued in Cataclysm that they started in Wrath partly, but not as heavy as they did it in Cataclysm. But yeah, you can do it on either side and it's basically the same. Yeah, first we need to move around in the water a little bit better because you have to quest a little bit before you get your mount to be able to swim speedy in the water. I mean, we're probably like 53 or something when we're done here, but whatever. Ooh, I didn't want to attack you. I'm really sorry, Spitclaw Skidera. Yeah, we're really in the shits right now here because we're not really things that are made to be kept underwater for so long. So we're just trying to recruit everyone that is still alive. Going to try to feed the troops that have made it with Captain Taylor, one of my favorite side characters in WoW that they just killed off screen in Warlords of Draenor and broke my heart a little bit, but that's a story for another day. Like, is it just me, or do we get an insane amount of experience ever since we hit like level 45? Like, I know we're in war mode and we could turn this off. I mean, it's just 10%. That's fine, I guess. We're just zooming through the levels. Like, in my opinion, it's a little bit too fast. What's it gonna take us? Like, we did 3 quests so far down here, right? And we already made like almost an entire level. Isn't that a little bit mucho? I could do with a little bit less. I love how there are still people just drowning, but now they're not our quest objective anymore, so we're just ignoring them. Ah, there are also eels here. Okay, then we will just do the quest on the side. If it has a red bar, it has to go. What was going on with that Naga? Oh, what is still going on with that Naga? Is he okay? And now we're getting dragged away, and that's the end of our hero story. Nah, just kidding. Obviously, we're getting saved. And for some reason, we have fall damage in water. Alright, we are getting a mount. Or at least we're trying to get a mount. A sea turtle. Come on, girl. She's not the fastest, but hey. Turtle is not the way to go. We're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. And there's our boy. Let's go. And now we're going to have to tame it. I gotta say, Vashir is one of these zones, and I think it's the only zone so far that I noticed it in, but it kind of suffers from the fact that you can now see so far. And it takes a little bit away from the mystery of the deep, deep sea, at least in my opinion. Maybe they should look into that. Maybe they should, I don't know, rework that maybe you don't see it everywhere the same amount? I don't know. But now we have a little seahorse, and now we can swim very fast, which is good because that's what we want. And when I saw Lady Lala, I realized we can also see if Poseidus is up. To be honest, I think the mount that it drops, the subdued seahorse, is by now super cheap in the auction house. So maybe this is not very interesting at all. I haven't checked the prices in a hot minute, so I don't know. But you know what? We're still gonna look it up, and we're also gonna make a white circle around the whale shark, because the whale shark is actually a boss and has a lot of life, and you get an achievement for killing him, but he doesn't drop any loot. And if you're on level with him, then he's just very, very deadly. Where's my... I have a jellyfish. Surf jelly. There she is. Right. Because this increased swim speed counts for all your underwater mounts, not just the seahorse. By the way, this giant thing that we've been swimming around, this is a creature. And it's kind of strange that they never really made an appearance in WoW lore ever again, only in Vashir. There are actually 2 in this zone, but the other one is sadly already dead. Yeah, there's not much explained around them, and I would love for these creatures to make a return, maybe in one of the expansions that are upcoming, because I think this is really peak fantasy right here. Alright, we haven't found Poseidus, but we also have 1 spawn left, and now we're going to the abyssal depths, which is why we're here in the first place. First we're gonna check for the last spawn that Poseidus can be at. There is, by the way, the other old creature that I was talking about, but this one is, like I said, dead. There are a lot of giant eels. This is the Rammoth that I was talking about. He drops himself as a mount. The mount is not bound to you, so you can also get it on the auction house. Now we have a mount that we can sell, so I think there's worse things in life. Maybe I should also mount up again. Then we're a bit faster. And now we're gonna start the very annoying and very long search, probably, for Ghostcrawler, because I don't know what it is about Ghostcrawler, but well, first of all, you won't believe it, he crawls, and he can be found all over this dead coral forest on the backside of the big creature whose name I forgot right now. And maybe don't even swim fast, but swim on the ground, so you're just on ground level speed. Because for some reason this pet, it has this tendency to be very elusive. And it also doesn't help if you, for some reason, brought a pet that looks a lot like him. Like, obviously a wolf doesn't look a lot like a crab, but they have the same style of spiritness. I think I would just already dismiss them. Yeah, that's much better. Biggest enemy while looking for Ghostcrawler are literally your own eyes and your attention. I'm already thinking that I'm not gonna find him, and then when I cut this episode together, I'm gonna see that I missed him. That's currently my nightmare. These little things that float through the water and are supposed to make it look like this is very dead, used up water, they're driving me insane because all the time I think that something is moving in the corner of my eye and it's just one of these weird little dirt particles. Bro, I just thought that you were a goddamn crab. You know who doesn't disappoint me? Obsidian deposits. Or again with the... Oh my god, there he is! Hello, little crab. Yeah, here you can see he is really not that easy to spot, but... Did he actually just despawn? Oh my god, okay. You know that moment when you do something for a video that you usually don't do, so you don't even know that this little fucker can despawn? Alright, I'm trying to be cool about it. I'm trying to be very, very cool about it. Alright, I just read up on this, and apparently he does this where he just despawns and then he respawns, and that's just a funny little thing that he does. I didn't know that he did that, because usually when I find him I just immediately tame him and don't do a little bit where I explain to my big audience what the pet is supposed to look like and what it does. So yeah, it can be another hour until we see him again. Alright, I've now concluded that I will try to wait for him here, because he should come this way on his path. Hold me, obsidian deposit. Hold me. I just discovered about myself that I'm way too impatient to wait in one spot to look for one rare mob. I have to walk around, even though it's not the better option. Kids, whenever you see a rare mob, just tame it immediately. Don't wait. Don't try to be sneaky. Don't try to be smart. Just tame it, alright? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. What I meant to say, of course, was we found him again for the third time. Nerf bad. All skills reduced to the ground. Yeah, I bet. Gonna nerf you to the ground when I'm throwing you onto the stables and never gonna use you ever again. Now let's get out of here.